you would imagine is going to hang slightly, even if it is struck well, but you'd need to be inside the D, such as the strength of it. Key matchup on the Wicklow side there is the Gearoid, and has actually gone straight on to Kevin Quinn to mark him.
So here's Kevin Feely, Kildare's player of a very disappointing league. He struck that well, it's close, but he's managed to judge it to perfection, and Kevin Feely kicks the opening score after 2 minutes.
Yeah, good score from Kevin, predominantly right-footed, but very comfortable. Simple that it was 14 yards out, but like I mentioned, there is a really strong breeze there, so that's a nice score to get him off the mark.
Here come Wicklow again, and there's a great big gap at the heart of the Kildare defence. Here's Christopher O'Brien, and there is the lead for Wicklow. Well, he hit 3 beauties against Westmeath, and he picks up where he left off.
That was a super score there, absolute conviction. Court press, they had everybody up, but they're dropping then as soon as they don't get it, dropping off instead of trying to keep the pressure on.
Here's Aaron Masterson, and there is the score of the game so far from the big Kildare midfielder. Well, he rounded off his league campaign with 3 stunning points against Louth, and his eye in. Kildare lead by double scores. Kildare, despite playing with that strong breeze, just ahead by the bare minimum. Here's Niall Kelly, winds up, strikes it beautifully off the outside of the right, straight as an arrow, and Niall Kelly back in business.
We had a great vantage point for now, and Mike, and that's what we spoke about just off air. If you're going to shoot from the terrace side here and you're right-footed, it would have to be off the...
Breaks down before it even gets started as Shane Farrell pops it inside. Farrell, who played midfield on that All-Ireland winning under-20 team last year. Now Darragh Kirwan is finding it very difficult to lose Tom Moran. Lays it off instead to Niall Kelly, and it's another beauty for the centre forward from a thigh. Well, Glenn Ryan will be a little calmer surely after watching Kelly stretch the lead. And right now he is the closest Kildare player to his own goal, as some of his teammates try to build a wall across the 45, but it's not quite worked because Darragh Fee has gone straight through and he's still going. Darragh Fee takes his point. There was a goal chance, but I think he couldn't believe his luck there as he weaved his way through the traffic and Kildare's defence sliced open.
He showed brilliant composure to take on his...
Doyle goes over the press, touched down by Kirwan to Malachy Stone, who rides the challenge. Wicklow crowd like that. Paddy O'Kane is taken out, and oh, it's a straight red. Well, a hammer blow for Kildare. Kevin Flynn sent off.
To be fair, there was a big hit on the sideline just before it, and he goes in
front of the defender, and he's pocket picked by Jack Sargent. Now there's a fast break on. There's nobody ahead of the ball carrier. Darragh Kirwan looking to take Stone on the outside, cuts in, shoots. Terrific score. Well, Darragh Kirwan has missed once or twice, but he finally hits the target. Niall Kelly it was with the initial steal, and Kirwan with the finish.
Great turnover from Niall.
Wicklow, they've only beaten Kildare twice in championship football, 1990 and 2008, but they're right in this game as Chris O'Brien curls over a superb score, his second of the day. And make no mistake, Wicklow are very much in the mix. At half-time in O'Moore Park, it's Kildare who lead Wicklow by 9 points to 7. Here this afternoon, patient build-up by Kildare. Can they find a finish? It's Woodgate in around the back, and Paddy Woodgate makes all that patient play pay off.
That was a brilliant score from Kildare. Really patient, went from side to side, but most important thing about that is some of the snapshots they took in the first half. Darragh Kerr and Daniel Flynn, they're leading here. They don't need to score within 5 minutes, or they just need to do what they can do to win a game here, and they show great patience there until Woodgate, a wee bit of injection of pace and a nice score off the left.
Here they come again. Shane Farrell intercepting the kick out, and Kevin Feely with the score. Well, Shane Doyle's kick out malfunctioned, and Shane Farrell, who's played well on his debut, kept it simple, and Feely found the finish.
Really well done by Shane Farrell again. Looking at the goalkeeper, looking at his body language, reading where it's going to...
The corner back from Donnellan, looking to run at Alex Byrne. Had a shot in the first half, didn't work out for him. This time, Tom Moran makes no mistake. He learnt from his earlier miss, and that time got into the scoring zone and finished in style.
They'll make better decisions, so time will tell, and we're coming into the clutch end of the game at this stage.
Dean Healy feeds it inside, scoring chance taken by Gearoid Murphy. What a lovely flowing move by Wicklow. They worked it from side to side. They then attacked hard down the middle. Dean Healy again centrally involved, allowed to advance up towards the 45. Now lands it in around the corner for Kirwan. He's away from Stone for once. Darragh Kirwan looking to bring it in, and he cuts the cloth to measure. Well, Darragh Kirwan in full flight, a joy to watch.
Excellent score, and to be fair to Clare in that case, they had committed men ahead of the ball.
Kildare to win, or is there a twist in the tail? Kevin Quinn brought down. Well, that will surely be a penalty, because it was a clear goal-scoring opportunity. And Wicklow have a penalty 90 seconds into added time. Well, you really couldn't make it up. They've hung on in there throughout the second half. Black card for Owen Doyle, and a chance for Wicklow to go level and maybe send this game to extra time.
I'd say if there was anything that typified what is just after happening to Kildare this year, that's it in a nutshell there. No pressure. Owen Doyle, probably the most experienced player that they have, just too casual in possession, gets turned over. We could see exactly what he's trying to get that rugby tackle in before he hits the 21. He's going to take the black card, but doesn't want to give away a penalty. The only thing I can say is Oisin's piece in the Irish Times, I think today, they had missed half of the penalties that they practiced and training on Tuesday night. Whether it got any better on Friday night, the next 10 seconds will tell us.
So it's Oisin McGraynor looking to write his name in lights. It was never in doubt. Wicklow have come back from the brink and are back on level terms, and will now feel with an extra man they can drive on and win it. It all comes down to this next shooting chance. It's Kevin Feely.
Still in.
It's high, it's dropping, it's dangerous, it's gathered. Jack Sargent to win it. Jack Sargent strikes at the death for Kildare. Is it to be heartbreak for Wicklow? Are Kildare to snatch victory at the very death? Oh yes they are. Sean Lonergan has blown the full-time whistle, and this Leinster Championship quarter-final ends in a nail-biting win for Glen Ryan's Kildare and a heartbreaking defeat for Oisin McConville's Wicklow.